Hello and welcome to the stream. Today I'm gonna stream Phoenix Point. For those that don't know, the guy behind this game is the creator of the XCOM series, which is a bunch of turn-based strategy games. Came out, I think it was in the 90s, early 90s there. Some very fun games, and yeah, a couple of years ago they made some remakes, and they sold well. And now he made his own game. And I've been playing it for a bit, and it's been kicking my ass, that's for sure. Anyways, let's get this going on Legend, and let's kill some alien, eh? Or try. So it's really fucking hard. So as I'm playing this game, I'm gonna encounter some factions of people you can become friends with and get their technology, or you can, raid them for resources, because you're gonna need a lot of resources on a legendary difficulty. I've noticed, because in order to recruit soldiers, you have to find the havens of these.
Phoenix Project was founded on October 24th.
Yes, it's gonna be quite a bit, just in case you haven't seen this.
The Second War to end all wars was over, but there were those who understood that we could no longer afford to think in terms of nations and empires. For a time, the Phoenix Project successfully navigated the political conflicts of its era. That was our golden age. Phoenix Project operatives scoured the world for clues. We had bases in 24 countries. Even the heavens were not off limits. But out there, on the far side of the moon, began our downfall. The failure of the Phoenix 2 mission exposed us to our enemies in the UN. Stripped of resources and scattered to the winds, we were reduced to a secret, a memory. When the Pandora virus woke up, we should have been the first line of defense. When huge clouds of mist appeared over the sea, when people started vanishing, we should have figured out what was going on. And when those people started coming back, changed, hostile, alien, we should have been ready to fight, but we failed. The ecosystem started to change, imperceptibly at first, then faster and faster. 3 factions arose. New Jericho, trying to restore order and purity. Sinedrin, hoping to build a world without hierarchies. And the Disciples of Anu, a new syncretic religion dedicated to adaptation and biological change. At war with the world, and at odds with each other, these factions cannot find a way forward. Now the mist is returning, and armies are rising from the sea. Without the Phoenix Project, humanity will fall. It's time to rise from the ashes.
Right. Like I said, those factions we're talking about, you recruit soldiers from them, and they come with no gear. And you have to make all the gear, and that costs a lot of fucking resources. Research this global mist monitoring system. That will allow us to see that mist they were talking about. And here we have the globe. All the random stuffs we're gonna explore for havens and loot and other stuff. Let's see our base. We have energy, medical way. We need this for recovering HP. This is for stamina, because our soldiers get tired. We have fabrication plant, producing weapons, and research. And this is how we find more places to, explore. We scan different areas. But first, I'm gonna need to make some food production, because I lose 4 food. I don't know if that's per day, per 10 hours or something. I haven't really figured that out. But let's go. Let's go to the closest one. Or actually, let's go over here and scan. I think it scans as much as this ring, I think. I'm not entirely sure how... I mean, it will start scanning here and then go zoom out. I think it might be around this size, maybe a little bit bigger. Let's see how this goes.
Research complete.
Let's see, atmospheric analysis. Reprogrammer for satellite systems revealed the extent of the new mist outbreak. The origin sites are in coastal seas regions, as in the previous two incursions. Activity level seems higher, posing a serious threat to remaining life on Earth. Havens caught within the mist will be at risk of attacks, so we should explore mist-covered regions thoroughly and defend any havens trapped within them. Our geoscope monitoring systems have been updated with current mist coverage. Yeah, here's the bonus effect. Global mist, yes. Oh, and here we have Phoenix Archives, which discover a bunch of encrypted files on the mainframe of the new reclaimed Phoenix base. According to file names, these are the Phoenix Archives, or what remains of them. Yeah, here's the recruitment protocols. The leader of a reconnaissance team has proposed to attempt to recruit capable people from the Havens. They may not share the technical know-how of Phoenix project operatives, but have been battle-hardened by the horrors of the world. Yeah, and we can recruit soldiers from Havens. We're gonna start with that one, because that's what we want. We continue on. And here we have one of the it's a scavenger site. We can get lots of resources for doing this, and we're gonna need a lot of it. Here we have the training. The perks up here are basically the class skills, and down here they everyone gets 3 random perks down here that they can choose to spend points on, like this. 5% bonus carry weight and +2 strength. Pretty nice for 25 cost, to be honest. Of this SP over here, we have you get SP when you level up, 50 every time they level, and the Phoenix XP is SP is skill points we get for completing objectives in missions. Reckless, 30% damage, minus 20 accuracy. So yeah, it's lots of stuff to. Oh, he can't. Shit, he can't carry extra ammo. I don't think he's gonna need extra ammo in the beginning. Yeah, because I think the game becomes slower if they're encumbered and stuff like that. So let's try avoid that. Try to have some extra ammo on most of these guys. I think some extra and some meds. Yeah. Yeah, he gets bonus accuracy and stuff like that. So yeah, and yeah, they can also multi-class. Yeah, so you can get some really nice perks, to be honest. Can help out a lot. All right. Let's start the first mission, eh? Viral damage. Alright, right. Everyone has will points to use for if you guys have certain active abilities, you can activate them using willpower, and sometimes use one of your 4 action points or some of your action points, and you will can do some these really nice abilities. But if your will points fall to 0, your guy will panic. So you better watch that as you play the game. Of course, you can also reduce the willpower of your enemies, and they will panic with that. And then an easy way to do that is to disable their head, because each body part has certain amount of hit points. When that goes to 0, you will lose the ability, well, the abilities of that limb, to say. So, for example, if I lose an arm on this guy, he can't use his sniper rifle because he needs 2 hands for that, but I can still use my pistol. And of course, every time something gets every time a limb gets disabled, you also get 10 bleed damage every turn, unless you use a medkit to remove that. I believe there are weapons that can also do bleed and stuff like that, so a lot of stuff to do. Right, we have a Mist Sentinel. It won't do any damage, but it will spread that mist thing, and it will be hard. It will be harder for me to see the aliens inside the mist, and they will also regenerate willpower, I believe, if they stay in there. Now, the blue here is the range that I can go before I can't use my equipped weapon down here to the right. So yeah, take it a bit easy, I think. I think this one has, yeah, he has regeneration and stuff. So he has these extra things over here. He gets those for different parts of his body, I believe. I believe the regeneration is from his torso. I think it is. Yeah, and his double perception is from his head. So if I redo that, he has a harder time seeing, well, or discovering people. And then of course he has paralyzing arms. They give 4 paralyze. And I believe if you're that's basically four points in paralyze, and if the paralyze points reaches above a character's strength, they are paralyzed. And every turn, the paralyze reduced by 1 point. So you can really paralyze someone for a really long time. You manage to just fuck them over with the paralyze weapon. We don't have any of that in the beginning, so we're gonna. Yeah, this guy has really long perception. So as you can see, he discovered a guy. This one didn't see. I wonder if I can see where perception is actually. Yeah, there, 35. Granted, this guy is a bit to the, bit too much to the left, but still, yeah, he has 40. I think 40 is basically I can see something within 40 tiles, I guess. I think I'm not entirely sure how it works. I think I can check that up later, but of course, if you have stealth, you are harder to see to become like this, you know, because otherwise all that you will see is like this big red circle like pulsating where you heard them, and you can't really see if you hit them or anything. You can just, well, hope that they are over there. Sometimes they aren't, and sometimes they are. Well, we'll see that more in the future maybe. And this Overwatch can narrow it down. If I just want to, maybe, you know, I just want to cover this, not all of this. I had to learn that through the tutorial. At first I didn't know that because I missed it, because in the tutorial about Overwatch, it's like at the bottom, and I forgot to read. Crap, that's about the barrage for me. I don't think he can shoot over this car actually. Those are also things you have to consider when doing this. You know what? Let's jump back him, because he can barely fucking go anywhere with his fucking heavy armor. So I have to fly around in the beginning until I get more points into his I believe it's his speed stat. I believe, yeah, he has 11 movement, because I think he gets. He has -2 speed, which is 2 less spaces to move, I think. And -1 there, so -3 for total. And he's not very stealthy, -40, and his accuracy is also garbage. Unfortunately. Where does he lose most accuracy? No, he's 10 from each. Need to switch out some of these things for more accuracy, I think. But I mean, I like to have a oh crap. The hell cannon. But man, it's so inaccurate beyond 17 tiles. And minus 30 on top of that doesn't really help. Oh, and there's a mind control guy. Or rather, he shoots his face on your face and basically mind controls you. Big move. But let's see how this shit goes. Yes, get closer so I can shoot you guys. How nice. I believe, yeah, he has a shield and a claw, and that guy up there had a grenade launcher on his arm. Yeah, this is so annoying, these fucking shields though. So this is, they don't have a percentage accuracy in this game. They have this circle, and this circle is, the smaller circle is, of course, the more accurate I am. Right now, it's 100% shot to hit, because the alien is bigger than the circle. But I believe in the middle circle, there's like a small chance to hit there, I guess. But you can see on top there, on its name, the white-ish part of the health bar is, I think, the whiter it is, the higher chance of hitting that shot, I think, and doing that damage. Like here, if you see on the arm, it's not that, it's very red, so it's it's a certain, it's not that big of a chance to hit it. And this is more white because most of the circle is covering that, so it's stuff like that. And you also see what happens if I disable this stuff. If I disable torso, 10 bleeding, he gets minus 8 willpower, minus 30 max HP in case they are capable of healing. And he also loses the regeneration ability. Can he stop moving again? Well, to start, let's actually shoot him in the face, if I can. Okay, so he moved while I was shooting, so I did not disable the head. Instead, I disabled one of his paralyzing arms. He has two. And you see, here's the bleeding. But this guy heals all body parts for 10, and I think his regeneration can actually restore the arm, so it's no longer disabled. Goddamn hackers. But I got a pistol. Can I make it a bit? It's might hit. Oh, now disable the head, so he will lose 20. Let's kill him off. I don't think he will die otherwise. Now I think you see on the watch here. The brighter part of this Overwatch is where I can see the enemy and hit them, I think. Yeah. Because now and if you see at the car down there, now I'm just glaring at the car. Or just seeing the car, so let's bring it down here. In case this guy runs the way down there. Although he might not actually when shooting with this shit. And he's down. Oh yeah, you get willpower on the character that kills the enemy. He got 2 there, and I used 2, like you see down here for a jet jump. So I got back what I lost, and all the other enemies, of course, lose morale or willpower. And if I kill one more, I will actually panic this Mindfragger because he has 1 of 6 will points. Might be a good idea, but then again, killing him might also be a good idea. Yeah. There's only these 2 guys left. This guy is probably gonna shoot my guy.
Preparing to fire.
Of course he bent backwards when I disabled his torso, so I missed all the shots, and now he's gonna get mind controlled. This is not a good start. Okay, so they're going for the crates right now. And there he took over the brain. One way to... I can remove that mind control by actually killing that thing on his head. But I wonder if I can do that with my... Oh, this piece of shit. If I can do that with this guy. Actually, I can't, because the easiest way to remove this is run up to them, do the bash here, and then you select that little thing, and then wham! That way, they you don't. I mean, you could always shoot it off, but I don't recommend that. Because you might actually hit them in the face, because you can, you know, hit your own guys. There we go, going good so far.
Moving out.
I know I have the guy down there, but for now I kind of want to hopefully kill this guy. Yes, very nice. He's probably gonna shoot one of my guys, or not.
Repositioning.
Let's do this. Can I? No. So instead, let's shoot down him, okay? I love it. Okay, I guess. We do this. Ah, shit, that is. Did I break the light? Yeah, now I broke it. Did not break it there. Oh well.
Moving fast.
Can move him up here because I need to destroy this goddamn mist tower as well. Let's cover this door, shall we?
I'll keep my eyes open.
Oh, now he's creating mist. Luckily, there's nothing around there. Ah, his mother hubber. You gonna come out here? Let's make it a wider. That.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's see. Sure. There we go. Also, you see, he does daze damage with this one. There might be other weapons do that as well, but so far this one is the only weapon I've seen. I've seen enemies use like this big ass stomp that also does similar thing, but daze means basically that they have half their action points per turn and their accuracy is garbage. It's like throwing a flashbang on someone in a game or any of the new XCOM games. You know what? Let's move you here. You can do that better. Yeah, see, he healed there and he healed his arm and head. There we fuck this up his shit again. And he dead. Alright, very nice.
Here. Right there.
Let's kill it, and it should be all, I think. Yes, that was all. Very nice. Oh, and I got all the crates, I think. Yeah, so here you see all the stuff, and the extra experience points over here. We get 1 skill point per 100 experience, I think, over there. Rounded up, I believe. So we got 3 extra skill points from there, and we have 1 level up. Very nice. See what we can get for our big guy. I can't believe, maybe I should just put anything on speed on him, because he's so slow in the beginning. Okay, so we got 400 tech, it's the blue over there, 200 materials, and we got some more ammo for us stuff, for our weapons. Now we have, this is for building high-tech items, so tech is very valuable. Material is basically building buildings, weapons, armors as well. As well as building more of these planes to fly around and stuff. And food is it's like, I think that's the only material, well, the only resource we can actually make, and it's very important to see for feeding and hiring soldiers. But it's also probably the best for trading, because you can get it in large amounts. Here we have all the aliens we killed. Oh, we get 150 materials if we research this. Down there. And sometimes you also get these effects over here, like this. Damage inflicted on missile increased by 50%. You can get this for these others as well. We're skipping those for now, because it takes several days to make. I can actually, let's actually build another research lab. I'm gonna need that, that's for sure. Because 300 materials, 200 tech, 4 days to construct, and it takes 3 power. I have 14, it's fine for now. Explore some more. Oh wait, maybe we should level up. So this gives bonus carry weight and strength. We get more speed, and then we actually take this, because gonna need that, because he has 20 encumbrance. Very nice. Okay, of course, strength also gives more health, by the way. Willpower is bad bows gives for abilities. Reason 0 willpower will panic. Speed is how far you can, how many tiles you can go, right? And I have my 3, so he can go 15 tiles right now with that armor on. Still a bit too heavy, to be honest. You know what? Let's give him a grenade. Might as well. Last Sacrament. Our operative is down outside a large abandoned building. It appears to have been a temple or church of some kind. Inside are dead bodies, while still sitting in chairs on the top of the floor. There's a decayed corpse at the front of in front, dressed in better robes, some sort of priest to these people. So we can either search place or let the dead rest. Well, I do need stuff, so this is unpleasant work. This still smells of death, and there's a sense of violation of our presence disturbing the peace of the dead. So get 180 materials, 30 food, and we lose the stamina, which is the white bar. If it falls too low, they will start losing action points in combat, so we need to watch out for that as well. Oh, and the first haven. It's the Disciples of Anu. The fire within. And the Disciples of Anu Haven of Shuro Upak. A mutated worm infestation has caused serious problems. The locals have placed their hopes in Taxiarch Nurgle, the Disciples' greatest military hero, but Nurgle is said to be fighting a series of pitched battles against the Pandorans, and it has been unable to help. We could eradicate the infestation ourselves, helping the Haven and creating a good first impression of this faction. Let's save that before. Yes. Let's go to clock first. Haven. Yeah, you get some more info on the Haven over here. How much the leader likes us, our operation range, stuff like that, and if they have any missions. And then you can go in here. For example, I could raid the food production, but their attitude with me, it's -20, -30 with from the leader, and it's the new Jericho guy will get one more like from that. And then you have alerts. I believe alerts is if they get reinforcements and stuff. So the higher that is, the more reinforcements. Threat level is it might expect how hard it is, and then if it's light and who the enemies are. But no, gonna do that. Let's try out the special mission. Did I have extra ammo on anyone? Definitely gonna need that on this one. Medkits to restore your health points. Yes. Let's see how this goes. I believe there's gonna be lots of these fireworms that explode if they get if they get close enough. But I only have like 50 health, so it shouldn't be too hard to kill most of them. But there might be, if I remember the other place of this, there might be an enemy who can spawn those things. So gonna have to watch out for that. So
What's our move?
let's go. All right, let's go over here.
I see him.
Where did you see the over there? And another one.
Here.
Also, as you can see, there's some explosive stuff over here. These are also explosively, so if I shoot them, it will explode, and that's gonna be
Moving out.
very big no-no if I'm too close. Can I throw? I could throw it that, but let's go it like that. Let's do it like that.
Holding position.
So close. This guy on the goddamn roof though. Yeah, that's the big guy who he shoots them out from his back, the big thing on his back there. Ooh, that's gonna be a bit annoying.
Doing it.
This is why grenades are great.
I'll keep my eyes open.
That's one.
I'm on the move.
Let's move you guys up a bit.
Let's go.
Oh, bit more, huh? If they go here, because his effective range is very bad. His weapon is best used against targets close or like really big targets like the one in the back. I don't think they can climb stuff actually, so I'm thinking about going up there. The heavy.
All I need is a click. Hostile.
Moving out.
Luckily you can do this. Although usually that will actually damage the weapon if it's the bigger aliens you do it on, I believe.